Yeah, you know, it is what it is as far as the performance is concerned. I think it was a little up and down. We started slow, but towards the middle part of the second quarter or so, I think we started to get into gear, started to impose our will, and then getting into the third quarter and such. We started to uh, just show that we were by far the better team. My issue with yesterday's performance is, once we got up a few scores, I think, we started to revert back to kind of what's been our Achilles heel for the last few years, which is, just taking the foot off the gas and collectively just, you know, not being where we're supposed to be as far as closing a football game. I did not enjoy that fourth quarter watching uh, Arizona mount a mini comeback. Now, mind you, it's fourth quarter. The chances of them succeeding in that comeback were slim. And a lot of is playing prevent defense on defense and just keeping everything in front of you to run out the clock. So I get the strategy. I just don't like the strategy, so to speak. Uh, you know, I was impressed by, parts of the run game. We were able to salt away a clock in the latter parts of the game and just be successful with milking the clock in that sense. We got to also see some good opportunities from. I think it was a well balanced pass attack. Obviously it wasn't as explosive as previous weeks, but it's something in which I'm not really looking to peak in week 8. I know I we keep saying that, and I do know also we want to see some consistency, but part of being consistent is being consistent at winning. In eight games we got 6 wins, and two of those losses. You look at it, it's like, yeah, I don't know if we should have lost those games. So, not looking to peak now. We just gotta keep it moving forward, keep people healthy, add wrinkles as we go on. There's been chat about wanting Bateman to get more involved. I'm cool with that. But, just 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, Ravens fans were talking about trading him or he has to go. So it is a lot of volatility in this fan base and just, herky jerky kind of reactions. I never seen somebody get criticized for like drawing penalties, but I've seen drive extenders on defense get criticized for extending drives, but I've never seen somebody get criticized for extending drives on offense. Like, I don't give a damn if it's holding, pass interference, a 40-yard catch. If the shit moves the chains and allows my quarterback another 3 downs to do what he needs to do, it plays. Are we trying to win a game or are we trying to look cute while doing it? I guess I'm trying to look cute too, but the main thing is the main thing. That's what Jalen Hurts always says anyway. So I'm gonna listen to Jalen Hurts because he gets it. The main thing is the main thing. The main thing is to win, and we won. So we move on to Seattle.
Yeah, since when did drawing automatic first downs become a problem? Um, don't understand that. But for me, Sco, I'm looking at the Ravens right now. Through 8 games, you play 5 of those games on the road. It's not even November yet, and for the next 2.5 months, you're essentially at the bank. You only have 3 more road games this season. So to get through that stretch, 6-2, we've been on the road a lot. I think that started to show a little bit yesterday. Um, Looked a little hungover in that first half, first quarter at least. But like Nick said, in the second quarter, kind of got it going. I never felt like the game was gonna get out of control from a sense that it was gonna slip out of our hands. But I agree with Nick. Like once again, you're up 2 scores and you just peel it back a little bit, and so definitely a lesser than thou opponent. So you don't have to go out there and you don't have to do what you may have to do versus a top tier team, but you still have to go out and perform. The defense still came out and made stops. They gave up that first touchdown early, but after that, they kind of settled into the game, and then the Cardinals didn't score until late in junk time. But good win. I mean, you 6-2. You coming back home next week against a Seattle team who just beat a divisional rival. We'll talk about, and you have an opportunity to just continue to build. And like I said last week, I mean, the pass game's so good, like you can still fall back on the run game, and that's what they did yesterday behind Gus, and he was tremendous yesterday. I saw the talks. Um, Maybe he was showing off his trade value, but he just went out there and he played a hell of a game yesterday. Um, Lamar once again, good football. We just got to continue to build week in week out. Um, this is a good football team, man, and so like I said, big win yesterday, but bigger things to come. And if we can go take care of Seattle with 2 AFC North games following that, the Browns and Cincy at home, you putting yourself in a good position.
Yeah, and also wanted to shout out our interior pressure, whether it's in the pass game or the run game. Justin Matabuki, Michael Pierce, they've been playing lights out. Clowney, even Owe on the edge. He almost had
Gotta finish, man.
he had another almost sack. So shout out to him for the almost sack. I guess it counts. It counts as a pressure or hurry somewhere, right?
That's a stat. King of the pressure. That's a stat.
King of the almost.
Yeah.
But we'll try to get him like TJ Watt one day. It's baby steps, guys. Baby steps.
You better hurry up.
It's time running out. It's been a few years. But
we've been talking about him, Brandon Stevens. Continuing to just build on his play. Another interception yesterday. Arguably could have had 2. Geno snatched that last one from him. Definitely D-blocked him. But he's out there still making plays.
Geno too?
Yeah, Geno too. Both of them. Kyle Hamilton, he's all over the field week in, week out. Continue to see him just flocking. Patrick Queen and Roquan yesterday led the team, both with 11 tackles. Kyle Hamilton was right behind them with 10. So he's active, man. This defense, they flying to the ball. And man, it's encouraging right now. But like I say, you only halfway through the season. You got to remain healthy, and you just got to continue to build. And this offense has to continue to grow. You see spurts of it throughout the game, but it's like, don't you know, like when a light out and you trying to get that last flame, like it's just sparking. Like that's what I get from this offense sometimes. Like last week we saw the flame with the Lions, but this week just like sparks. Like you get those little sparks here and there, but when we put it together and we get that flame, it's dangerous, man.
I just don't like how like when you take your foot off the gas, I just feel like that it just creates bad habits, right? So it's fine and dandy against a 1-6 now 1-17, but you could be in control in a game versus Indianapolis, or you can be controlled quarters 1 through 3 in a game versus the Steelers. As soon as you mentally, stop attacking the way you were attacking earlier in the game, and you start to let up a little bit, and it's a collective let up. It's not even just one side of the ball. Defense will let up, offense will get conservative, special teams start doing dumb shit, and it's like, bro, this is like, is everybody gonna like not see the bigger picture? Like somebody gotta like be like, all right, enough is enough. Let's close this game out. Let's just get out of here. It's like every week I'm waiting for the bullshit, and the bullshit came yesterday. It was just they not good enough. They weren't a good enough team to capitalize on the bullshit. We gotta stop doing that.
And as much as I love 8, sometimes I just wish he'd do that. Just go light a fire under them sometimes, man. Digging somebody, man. It's okay. Like you that leader. I love to see that sometimes. One thing I was going to bring up, the running backs in the pass game, at least Justice Hill yesterday, 4 receptions for 40 yards. When you can dink and dunk and let those running backs just make plays and get up the field, man, that's kind of what I've been asking for. Like, you don't have to take the big shot all the time. Like, you can just dink it and let somebody create. So, shout out to Justice yesterday, Lamar making those decisions to dump it down. Bateman snatched the ball yesterday. Like he made some reps. Yeah. Like he made some plays. They got him on the jet sweep. I love to see him on that jet sweep as opposed to Duvernay. I think I texted Nick or Keys yesterday and I said I don't need to see Duvernay again, especially in a return game. At this point, he pity patting, man. Like he don't even look like he had no juice in the return game. It's just I'm a skip and get 5 yards and call it a day. Like we're not getting no type of juice in our return game right now. He just seemed like he just out there. He's just a body right now.
Man, listen, I would welcome Jacobs or Saquon, or it don't look like Derrick Henry is happening. But if we don't get them, I don't mind riding with Gus and Justice. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if we need anything. But God damn it, I want what I want. The Eagles don't need anything either. They just keep adding.
I mean, it look like what they be adding they still be giving up points. Like it ain't helping them. I keep playing them on fantasy and seeing a low number or a negative number. Like, come on now.
What the fuck y'all doing?
Yeah, y'all adding Kevin Byard, Slay all these dudes. Y'all still giving up all these points to Sam Howell. But
4 tutties is crazy.
Yeah, man.
Hey, the game, remember.
You said who?
It's division. It's division. Remember, anything can happen.
Football always different. Always
anything can happen, right?
We had Isaiah Likely sighting yesterday too. What happened to him?
A good sighting or a bad sighting? Was it good?
It was just. I mean, one catch for 10 yards. I wouldn't call it great, but I mean, hey, it's positive.
It's better than play. It's better than dropping passes in the fourth quarter.
It's not that drop against the Colts that he had.
This baby steps, baby.
Yeah.